Welcome to Smokey's Grime Files. I believe this is what this is going to be under. We currently have P Money's Daily W Breakdown. This is going to be a long one, so this is for like the ones that really want to see this, I guess. Because I'm like, this is a long one. It's kind of like the first time I did it 60 minutes. I was like, who the fuck wants to watch this? I don't know. So shout out to anybody that watches this, makes it to the end of this, because it'll be a long one, because his video is already 40 minutes. Even if I keep my patter down low. Maybe like an hour 15, maybe. So anybody that makes it through, thank you very much. I truly do appreciate it. But I seen that there was a lot of people asking me to check this out, so I figured I'd get this knocked out, seeing this is a little bit longer one. And yeah, that being said, let's get into this. If you could please hit that like and subscribe, and let's get into it.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy P Money, and I have
One,
something
bro.
special for you today. I know normally I just upload official music videos. I don't really do much behind the scenes, but today I got something different. I've done a Daily Duppy recently, and a lot of UK fans and a lot of American fans, surprisingly, have been hitting me up, wanting me to kind of like do a breakdown video, which is like, it's different. But I thought, yeah, do you know what? I'll do it, especially where the Daily Duppy is.
It's the
you know,
meta
it's
bet.
very punchline heavy, and a lot of people are taking to it. I think it's on like 900,000 views in 2 weeks or something. So I thought, yeah, okay, why don't I do it? Do you know what I mean? Because I know a lot of the Americans are feeling it, but don't quite fully understand where some of the punches are coming from or what they mean. So
Let's
maybe
see
some people
how
from
much
the
I
UK are the
got.
same. So I thought, why not do something? I want to do more on YouTube and more breakdowns and more explanations of certain songs and basically kind of like reacting to my own tracks. This is a part one of a part two video of a two-part video. The second one is going to be me reacting to reactors. So if you've been reacting
wonder if
to
we
my
make the
music,
cut.
you might be in there. I don't know. It depends.
I
We'll
wonder,
see how it
bruv.
But yeah, man, I'm stepping into a new era of just like,
Probably like, that
I don't
dickhead,
really
he doesn't
do
know
much or
shit.
explain much with my music. I kind of just come out of the blue and drop music. So I guess this is a new era of showing you how I do things and when I do things. But yeah, before I go into it, I am not like banned from other rooms in my house. This is not me banished to the kitchen or utility room. This is a utility site.
On God, I was about to say this has to be like a utility room, because I'm like, yo, if that's my man's like where he washes clothes or like dishes in the corner over his left shoulder, it's gonna be different. But like, I don't know, man. You guys' fucking washer and dryer situation is mad to me. Like, you got to dump out the expelled water. Like, shit is frustrating. It should take mad long. I really don't know how to use the washer and dryer here. Like, I know how to use the washer. That shit's super simple. But the dryer is just, should be like 3 hours. Like, what does that even mean? What does that even mean?
Side. And this is a dog shower. This is a shower for my dogs.
That's a rich nigga flex right there. Man said, this is my dog's shower. My dog has a shower. If that's not a first world rich nigga flex, I don't know what is. My dog got a shower, cause I barely got a place to store my shoes. Man's got a shower for his dog.
Some of you think you need a shower. You know what I'm saying? At least my dogs have a shower. But yeah, that is a dog shower. And here is a whole setup. I used to be in what is a garage. This used to be a garage. And now I split it in half. Half of it's what you see now, and the other half is the garage. So yeah, I don't want to see no comments like, "Rah, my man got banished to the kitchen." It's not a kitchen, and I'm not banished anyway. Man, just converted. You know what I'm saying? Converted rooms, bruv. Don't try it.
Another rich nigga flex. Not banished to the kitchen, cuz I converted a room. Like, am I the only person that when I hear people speak like this, even though like it seems like it's in a humble nature, it's truly you're shitting on niggas. It's like the way I perceive the words that are being said. I'm just like, do you understand, even though you're seeming to try and make your words softer, they're very sharp still. And not in a bad way, just like if you're really paying attention. Like, the fuck?
I'm sick of you lot, bro. Don't try it, man. Don't talk on my name like that. But yeah, let's get straight into it, man. I want to break down this video. In fact, you know what? I haven't actually watched this through. So I'm going to watch it through first, and then I'm going to break it down.
Limitless on the beat. Yo, whack MCs, I
No
can't stand
snakes,
you lot.
gang.
If it was up to me, I would have banned you lot. Now I'm trying to figure out who brand you lot. Won't hang with, I'd rather hang you lot. Anyone that clashed me and thought I lost, I can't even lie to you, fam. You flopped, cause my pen sharp and an old man. You
This editor was on point, man.
Smoking MC from the intro, I don't care about cars, that is a sinkhole. For the jewellery man,
There's stuff in there I didn't think you would put.
Before there was crypto. No name, I turn man John Doe. Have a man's family seeking compo. If I spend money on war, it's long, bro. I'm giving out pieces like Molys combos.
Speaks so hard.
I pay man to drive through like ULEZ. One car and two peds like your music, 10 o'clock news, 2 dead.
Them peds were dead though.
Like Sous Chef, left them
They were the
flat
dead
like
peds.
Can't bump none of my ones round here. My team check hammers like Sous Chef.
Come on.
Y'all all know I'm not about to fake like I know any football bars like that. I don't. I'm glad they put that guy's picture. But it could have literally been a random white guy in that Newcastle kit. I would have never known.
Can't bump none of my ones round here. My team check hammers like Sous Chef.
Come on.
Even in the field you're retired, you get paid to talk like Soonest. Bro, if you violate me, then the mood set. Aim at jerseys, I take man for Dudek. Mash up manager, engineer, and designer cause of what you said.
That camera work was sick.
Who's always got the wetter, I'm betting on blacks like roulette. But you would not ride, you don't want violence, you just want vibes. Even if I don't wanna roll outside, I'll pay for the pitch like it's 5-a-side.
Man, put what's that ball called?
I am not like these guys. Your friends that got away got life. My friends never got away, got life. 15 guns still counting. Violate me, you're gonna need rehousing. See a man driving past
Nah, man, put a 10.
like T1000.
That's crazy.
Machining tracky. When disconnect, turn my man laggy. When I told you we had poles on the bike, there
tracksuit
ain't no
bottoms
trick
look
nuts. We ain't doing
tight.
no backies. Think you're bad because of your cami. Fuck cami, you're back at the rammy and dip. Seen left with a chest out like nip slip. My guy stepping with arms like Fitbit. Trust when I say I know
Yeah,
you
this
start
edit is
started
kinda crazy.
spraying younger than Chip did. These man did more drillings than Quickfit. Running with food in a bag like picnic. I've seen men send out the hit list, encrypted, disappearing witness.
Oh,
Feds
I like that
say
one.
that he did this, not our problem, bro. That's your pick shit. You're abiding citizen, brother. Your life's some chick flick. I learned from Jay-Z in business.
You know what's mad? Even his the pictures are quick as well. You could miss it.
Do you know how much I've done without shouting? It's not a punishment thing. I'm just grounded. You ain't hard, you just sounded. April the 8th when Aries was founded. Last time a man looked for trouble, he found it. Skyman, I left his full cloud.
I wonder if he's gonna do his reaction where he plays it once through, and we hear it, and then after that, like he almost goes bar by bar, because I don't understand how we get 40 minutes if all my man is doing is this. Like, I wonder where we're gonna get the rest of our chat.
Bun up a boy about Sidemen. Oil in a ride. If I see what I'm cooking, a panda ting right then fry.
That's hard.
Like an English breakfast for my man.
Yeah, that's hard.
When I try, man, if I switch, I'm monotone, man, tight, man.
The 4D kind of thing there, that's sick.
When I'm with Toby, Zerka, or JJ, man, can't take them for side, man. I know Simon, Ethan, Vic, and Roll too short. I'll back all of the guys, fam. No two ways about it. I phone up Calyx like, bro, I need them in white, fam. Might just see me with Van Dyke, fam. Close with the ballers, cause I know the right, fam.
That's hard, man. I don't know, yo.
Hammer, that's what it is. It's the Hammers is West Ham. That's what that is.
Yo, that editor, yeah. He went crazy.
The motion graphic.
He went crazy. He went crazy.
Killing it. Been killing it.
We got Blay and Limit on the productions. Yeah, man. And this is out on Spotify as well. If you don't have to like drive to the YouTube video. Don't ever drive watching a YouTube video. Please don't do that. But yeah, all right. I'll break it down.
Man says don't do that because he probably doesn't make as much as even what he could make if you go get a download or go to one of his websites. I wonder how much he's getting off of that Daily W. That's mad. That's mad they just let these people keep the fucking money. Like the conceptual idea that my content, once promoted on your platform, is now advertising revenue that you get to keep is just mad. Especially because YouTube literally asked, do you have a license for this? And you got to say yes or no. And most of these people don't have licenses. Because then you giving away your copyright to a record. Like, this shit is deep. Like, I don't get it how these artists, like, even somebody at P Money status, like, how I want to know, like, this is again, like, the transparency. If you're going to be transparent, blood, do in the contract. Let niggas know, like, hey, what's the Daily Duppy contract look like? That helps the younger artists coming up. That reestablishes what the ecosystem actually is, so niggas really know. Because right now it's a case-by-case basis. And from the research I've seen, niggas is stealing money. But I don't understand how we'll just keep letting it happen. And I hope it's just not on the, but like, where am I going to go? Or like, I need this, because that's mad. That's mad.
So
Limitless on the beat.
Some of them are easy though.
Yo, whack MCs, I can't stand you lot. If it was up to me, I would have banned you lot. Now I'm trying to figure out who brand you lot. Won't hang with, I'd rather hang you lot.
So that's just a simple, like I do this thing where I try and use a word and then use it in another way. So for example, hang is obviously hang from monkey bars, hang by rope. But then you also say hang with, like chilling with someone. So I always do this thing where I try and use words in more ways than one. So you're going to see a lot of that in this. I just wanted to show you that straight away.
That's crazy. This is that repetitive thing that you guys do over here. And for my brain, that's like an easier way to understand it is I will abuse the usage of a word multiple times, where our repetition, if allowed in America, is more so an entendre status. Like, it carries different connotations, each usage, versus his usage of repetition is not only actively saying the same word, but that same word being used in different ways, but yet having possible different definitions, but also maintaining its first or foremost definition that would be understood most commonly. So that's crazy. Like, he'll have 3 bars with different uses of hang, but they all mean the same thing except the last one. That hanging with your friends is not the same as, well, if we take it back to like the Western time, like when we used to hang people, because that's where that actually comes from, but not the point though. It's just crazy that's how he approaches that, because I'm like, I would never approach it like that. But now I'm just like picking up a writing technique from somebody, like, oh, word. If I could think of a way to use the same word 3 separate times, that's 3 bars that I now have that come that much faster. And now out of my 16 verse bar, I only need 13. Come on.
So you try and spot the others when I do it.
Anyone that clashed me and thought I lost, I can't even lie to you, fam. You flopped, cause my pen sharper than old man you tops.
Kind of self-explanatory. So I said sharper than old Man U-Tops. This is a old Man U-Top. They used to be sponsored by Sharp. Man United, when I was young, was like the big dons. Do you know what I mean? They were the guys. Obviously, I'm an Arsenal fan. We were guys. You know what I'm saying? Were guys. I mean, we're getting back there. But yeah, that one's kind of easy. If you didn't get that one, I'm not really sure what your brain's saying. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? It's right there, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they were sponsored by Sharp. So, old Man U-Tops. Easy.
Smoking MC from the intro, I don't care about cars, that is a sinkhole.
And then I saw a few people saying, oh, what does he mean by sinkhole? That is me kind of just giving you an indication of like buying money. Cars, most of them just depreciate. They go down in value. You'll spend 100 grand on a car, you drive, and your car's worth 70 straight away. Like, they go down. And obviously, you know, he put it into a sinkhole, car going down, the value of your monies. But what I'm doing here is setting you up for the punchline. I'm starting you on a conversation of money, and this is where it heads into.
For the jewelry, man took risk, bros. Man had blockchains before there was crypto.
Man had jewelry. Obviously, blockchains, crypto, blockchains. If you look at my chain, if you look at these, they're like blocks. Man's been having these from young. So that's what I mean. I saw a few people react to it and was like, they thought it meant like being chained to the block. Again, this is what I'm saying. Some bars, you can use them in multiple ways. It could be chained to the block, stuck to the block, whatever. But this one, my actual meaning was my chain. Man had jewelry, you know what I mean?
Man's wearing literally the same chain. Just grab it and be like, see? Chain.
Blockchains before there was crypto. So that's my breakdown of that. Pretty simple. I think this topic is so hard. But yeah, like, another thing you'll see is when you watch it back now after this breakdown is you'll notice how I set things up. So now we're on the subject of money. Sometimes the punches will be about money. So I'm kind of like helping you. If you listen properly, I'm helping you, bruv.
No name, I turn man John Doe. Have a man's family.
No name, I turn man John Doe is actually, so in America, when they find a body and they don't know who it is, they put it on the board as John Doe. I learned that from watching The Wire. I don't know if anyone's ever watched that.
What do you guys say for a John Doe? The fuck? Unidentified person? That's just what? What? Y'all don't have a John Doe like term?
learned that from watching The Wire. So
Watch The Wire. Fuck Breaking Bad. I stand on it. I forever stand on it. A nigga didn't knock his wife off. Neither. No. Fuck Breaking Bad. It's The Wire. 10 out of 10. Would recommend.
obviously, I'm also saying in the punch, I'm saying you're a no name, like no name. A turn man, John Doe, give you a name, but John Doe in America means dead, no name.
Seeking compo. If I spend money on war, it's longbow. I'm giving out pieces like Molys combos.
Molys is a chicken shop, fried chicken shop, mainly in South
Good
London.
chicken. Don't buy a fucking burger
South
from
London
them.
gang. Mainly in South East London.
Shout out to the Morleys and I was in Peckham where I went to that Morleys. Obviously, it's probably more than one, but I went to that one. It's next to, I think it's a tobacconist or an off license or a corner shop. Most Morleys will probably buy those. But if you know which one I'm talking about, they got good chicken there. But don't buy a burger.
London.
No, I went to the Morleys right there in Peckham. And then I also went to the one that's on Gypsy Hill. Is that a Morleys? I think it's a Morleys on the Gypsy Hill or somewhere over there.
And I'm saying giving out pieces. So like, I don't know, like what do you lot have? Everyone's got a KFC, right? And they've got a bucket combo
KFC,
of like 10
Popeyes,
pieces of
blood.
chicken. I'm saying I'm
ain't
giving
even
out
seen
pieces.
KFC.
Like a Molys combo. I could have said KFC, but just keep it South London. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it South, bro. Just keep it South, bro.
I pay man to drive through like ULEZ. One car and 2 peds like your music. 10 o'clock news, 2 dead.
So I pay man to drive through like ULEZ. ULEZ is what some of us have to pay for. It's called a low emission zone. It's like almost like a fine where if your car is basically letting out too much pollution because it's a diesel. I think petrol cars. Do petrol cars have to pay it? I don't know, but I have to pay it because my car's diesel and very smoky. So I use that to say pay man to drive through like ULEZ, because in London, when you drive through certain zones in London, central London, you have to pay ULEZ because your car is just letting off too much smoke. And I'm saying there, man's got smoke, so man's paying man to drive through like ULEZ. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Okay. Then
that's what I get, because I know the fuck ULEZ
drive
is.
past one car and 2 peds is just saying, you know, gang, 1 car, 2 peds. But then 10 o'clock news, like your music, 2 dead, is me saying, on the 10 o'clock news, you might hear, 2 dead. It's a play on words again. Like I said at the beginning, you can use TOO, as in 2. Your music is 2 dead. That's what I said, like your music, 2 dead. It's just a thing we say, my man is 2 dead, bro. Like, that's one side. And then the other way is 2 dead, 10 o'clock news, 2 people dead. So like I said before, using words in different ways.
Cut man from a friend like Sous Chef, left them flat like 2 bed.
Cut man from a friend like Sous Chef. Sous Chef, if you don't know, man, you should know, man. If you don't know, get in the kitchen and start learning how to cook, bruv. Sous Chef is the person who does stuff for the main chef, the head chef, the big don. He says, yo, cut up these veg for me while I'm prepping something over here or dealing with the main stuff. You just do the easy thing. Dice. Slice and dice. So, cut man for my friend like Sous Chef. Slice and dice, man, bruv. And then left them flat like 2 bed is easy simile. But again, I've been doing stuff that's layered. I've been doing similes that make you have to think. Because I found it where like a lot of my bars have metaphors where it's so easy to go over your head because you don't have the pictures to get it all the time, or you just won't put 2 and 2 together. So I thought, how can I make a simile, which is easy? It's like saying big like Ben. It's easy. But instead of it being so easy and straightforward, how do I think of something where you have to think about it? It's layered. Like flat like 2 bed, and it's like, okay, flat 2 bed. Oh shit, 2 bed flat. Like instead of just saying flat like fucking, I don't know, the ground, bruv. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like, it's too obvious. These things, these similes in this Daily Duppy are ones that you have to kind of like think about, and it paints the whole picture. Do you know what I mean?
Can't bump none of my ones round here. My team check hammers like Sous Chef.
Team check hammers like Sous Chef. I love this
Check
bar.
hammers like Sous Chef.
So obviously, this is a footballer called Sous Chef. He plays for West Ham, aka the Hammers. Check hammers. Checking hammers, can't bump me, is me saying, you can't sell man a hammer that's broken and don't work. You know what I'm saying? My guys are not amateurs. They will check. Allegedly, they will check. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by you can't bump me. But the Hammers bar is a footballer who plays for West Ham who are also.
So that's a tacky one I'm for sure not getting, because when I come from America, like, we could check, but it's like water, bro. Like, the fuck? There's too many guns. Like, getting off a shitty gun to somebody is just not, it's not necessary, because we just got too many fresh, brand new working ones, and you can get your hand on a fresh, brand new one. So it makes a lot of sense, like, culturally, for over here, where, like, the reborn culture and shit like that is very popular, because shit, getting a gun either requires a level of access or a level of access to money, or both of those two things combined, to even just get your hands on a fresh brand new one that you don't have to worry about. So Can't Bump Me, that's a good one. I wouldn't have caught it that way, because I really just thought he was talking greasy, like, no, you can't bump me, stop playing with me. But it is nice, like, no, you're not gonna rip me off. My niggas check hammers. Like this nigga right here. I like that.
Known as the Hammers. And when I say Czech Hammers, he is from Czech Republic. So, yeah, again, it's just layered up. It's layered. It's like, it's pretty easy, but because there's layers, you got to strip back the layers. So,
the people here from the UK that really watch football, really know where these players are from, and then also have a understanding of, like, we'll say, street culture, you guys probably got that bar instantly. It was just like, Jesus Christ.
He's from Czech Republic. His name is Sous Chef. He plays for the Hammers. Hammers, as in hammers. Pretty easy.
Check. You win in the field, you're retired, you get paid to talk like Soonest.
Soonest is like a pundit, I guess, almost like a commentator, someone who used to play football, used to play, who did he play for? Was it Leicester? I can't remember. But yeah, he used to, or was it Southampton? I don't know. He used to play football and he's retired and now he just talks shit. So I'm saying that's what you man do. You man.
Okay. Also, because we can't see it with mine. God damn it. I'm just be like a dickhead now. But say P Money watches this, my boy, for your levels, you want to max out your YouTube blood and then balance in your headphones and in your OBS and on your, like, mixer that you have, because I see you have a really nice setup. Gotta add that volume, amplitude. But you can't see.
I'm retired now. You just talk shit. You just talk about the sport. You're not really in it.
Yeah, see?
You're not really, you know what I'm saying? You're not really in the mix.
If you violate me, then the mood set, aim at jerseys, I take man for Dudek.
For those that don't know, this is Jersey Dudek is. Can you get a clearer picture? Jersey Dudek is an old school Liverpool goalie, legendary goalie. Again, this is a layered one. Jersey Dudek is obviously, I'm saying, take shots at a goalie. But instead of just saying take shots at a goalie, I'm saying aim at jerseys. His name is Jersey Dudek. So I'm saying aim at jerseys, which is his first name, and I'm aiming at your top. And then Dudek, he's a goalie. When you, because we're on the subject of football, aim at the goalie, Jersey Dudek. It's simple, but it's like, if you don't know, you have to break it down. You have to strip the layers and understand, okay, it's not just, he's shooting at a goalie. He's actually using a play on words with his actual name, which is Jersey Dudek.
Mash up manager, engineer and designer because of what you said. And if we're talking about who's always got the wetter, I'm betting on blacks like Roulette.
This is one of my favorite bars because I know a lot of people won't get it. So in Roulette, as you can see, you have red and you have black. You know, you throw the ball, spins, lands on a number. If it's your number, you win. If it's your color, you win. If not, you don't. That's betting on blacks. Yeah, I always bet on black. Do you know what I mean? But this is also my brother, my family, my brother from young, my crew member, and we MC together, everything. That's my guy. His name is also Blacks. So I'm saying, if we got a bet on who's, you know, allegedly is, allegedly, if we got a bet on who, you know, is prepared, I'm betting on blacks. But also in roulette, you can bet on blacks. So that's the...
I put it all on
bet on words. Easy, innit? It's easy when you break it down and when you know what people are talking about, innit? You're like, ah.
Like roulette. But you will not ride. You don't want violence, you just want vibes. Even if I don't want to roll outside, I'll pay for the pitch like it's 5-a-side.
Pay for the pitch like it's 5-a-side. Pitch also means like allegedly, you know,
He gonna pay for the hit. This was one I got to.
crime scene, shooting, hit. Yo, hitman thing. Pay for the pitch. But also, in UK, we have a place called Goals. I think there's a couple others. I can't remember their names, but we use Goals where you can hire the football pitch to play football. There's probably places like that in America. It's like you could play on AstroTurf or grass or whatever, but you pay to hire the pitch. So,
I paid to hire the pitch. Just sounds crazy. Sounds crazy. I'm paying for usage of the pitch. I would never use the word hire in this manner. I'm not making a critique on actually what he's saying, more so just a cultural critique. And it's not even a critique, more so something I'm noticing is the usage of hire. Like, I'm not hiring the pitch. I'm not even what? Hiring means I got a job. Like, that motherfucker got a job. Well, I guess, yeah, like the pitch does have a job today. We didn't pay for it. That's such a different usage for me. That's mad. I would never think to fucking say it like that, ever. That's so fucking crazy.
pay for the pitch. You know what I'm saying?
This kind of Mac don't come in no fries. Different, I am not like
That one's
these guys.
simple.
Your friends that got away got life. My friends never got away got life.
And again, that one's just a play on words on play on life. So I'm saying your friends got away. Your friends ran. Allegedly, your friends ran. And they got away with their life. Got away. I'm now saying my friends didn't. They got life, as in laptop, they won't let. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's just using life in two different ways. It's like, there's that one, and then there's that one. It's pretty simple, man. It's actually, now that I'm breaking it down, it's like, it's simple, it's just layered. They're just layered and easy to miss.
15 guns still counting. Violate me, you're gonna need rehousing. See a man driving past and metal off you 1,000.
This,
Violate me, you're gonna need rehousing. That's a good one too.
so I've been playing GTA RP, and Zerka plays with me, and he plays a character called Tommy T, I call him T1000 because his speech is like 1000, and now I call him T1000 because it's like he's like a robot when he talks. He just, bruv, you can't outschool this guy. You just can't. So I was trying to find ways of like having people that also watch my GTA RP streams relate or like make their ears ping when they hear something. So I thought of a T1000 lyric. T1000 is the guy in Terminator who literally, this guy here is a menace and he's chasing after the whip at dumb, crazy speeds. And obviously he's a robot. He's like some mad like metal robot that can change form and shit. So send metal after whip like T1000. If you ain't seen the film, you won't get it. If you have, you'll be like, oh my God, that's sick. Why didn't I think of that? But yeah, this guy here is T1000 from Terminator.
T1000. Machining tracky. When disconnect, turn my man laggy.
That one is easy. Again, like, one thing you'll notice with all these punches is I paint the scenario and then I continue painting. So me saying Terminator T1000, we're on the subject of robots, machines. And then the next line is machines in tracky, which is obviously saying, allegedly,
Whop on me.
machine in
whop that
in tracky.
Boom, boom, boom.
If this
Don't
connects,
get shot, bitch.
turn my man laggy. If you don't know what laggy is, it's like your connection online when you're playing online. Your character goes all jittery, stuttery. You know what I'm saying? You're lagging all over the place, like you're mad drunk. Your internet connection is mad drunk. But then it's also a play on words because how I say it, I don't say this. I say disconnect because when you disconnect, you go laggy. I lagged out, bro. I lagged out. So yeah, disconnect, bro. Turn my man laggy.
When I told you we had
Turn
holes
my
on the
man
bike, no
laggy.
trick nuts, we ain't doing up backies. Think
Holes on a bike, allegedly. 2 pipes on the bike. Double barrel.
2
But
pipes
then,
in a
on the
bike.
back of a BMX, we used to have trick nuts. Well, I didn't use them for tricks though. I don't know, man. I didn't use them for tricks. I don't know if you lot did. I used them for like
Carry my man on a glide.
Yo, drop me down the shop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't use them for that. I didn't know they was for that when I was young. I didn't know. I just remember seeing man with them. Wow, you got a trick nuts pet? All right, yeah, man. Get me, hop on the back. Yo, take me shop. But yeah, man. Man's not talking about trick nuts in this bit. Get me.
You're bad because of your cami, fuck cami, you're back at the rammy and dip. Seen left with a chest out like nip slip. My guy stepping with arms like Fitbit.
Think you're bad because of your cami, fuck cami. I'm not saying, it sounds like I'm saying think you're bad because of your cami, as in cami rhythm. Fuck cami.
Cameo.
Like, fuck your cami rhythm. I'm actually saying, Street Fighter. Cami is a Street Fighter character. You think you're bad because of your cami, your beans, your girl. Fuck cami, bruv.
That's a good one. You think you bad because you're yo bitch. Okay, that's cool. That's
Get
cool.
me? Pull out the Rami and dip. I don't have to explain what that is. Now, come on, I'm tired of saying allegedly. You should know what Rami and dip is. If you don't, just stay away from that life. It's my best advice.
Great advice,
Nip
blood.
slip, obviously. Do you know, it's mad. Why did I think of nip slip? There's been like celebrities that like been on stage and you know, little accident, nip slip, camera catches it. It's on the news the next day. So yeah, man, chest out like nip slip, you know, obviously. Situations happen. Might be
Situations happen.
like a nip slip. And then
Bitch, respect the pattern.
arms like Fitbit. Step in, Fitbit, tracks your steps. It's on your arm.
Watch your step.
I mean, they're self-explanatory. It's just, again, they're layered. Yeah, and it's just one after the other. You're just getting combos. Hit. I learned to do this thing where before you've deciphered and actually took in the previous line, I've hit you with another one, so you have to stop and think, hang on a minute. What? Do you know what I mean?
Trust when I say I know
punch.
youth that started spraying younger than Chip did these.
A lot of people like, it's like the moment you say an MC's name, they think you're saying a mad thing. Bro, this is my brethren from a long time. And I noticed when I was watching people's reactions, the moment I said they heard the name, because they're already trying to take in the lines from before. They heard the name and instantly thought, "What did he say?" Bruv, all I've said is this guy was crazy young. I don't know if you lot know. You should know. Who doesn't know? But Chip was mad young. He was known as Chipmunk. He was mad young. I remember I was on MSN talking to this guy. This guy was like 13, 14. Spraying and like talking about doing tunes and whatever. Like I think I was like 18 or something, 19, and this kid was just like mad, and he was young. And I'm saying, yeah, man, on the MC thing, Chip, one of the youngest MCs I know that was coming through doing that thing. But on the the other side of life, I know youths that were even younger than that doing their thing. And then obviously I follow you up if you need an explanation of what these youths were doing, I hit you with this.
Man did more drillings than Quickfit.
Did more drillings than Quickfit. Quickfit is a car garage, mainly known originally for fixing your tires, MOT. Yeah, man.
I thought they were a homeware or like home tools store. So that's why I thought he was saying that. But okay, that makes a lot more sense then.
Like Formula One pit stops. Drillings. You get me? And then I hit you with another line.
Running with food in a bag like picnic.
Running with food in a bag like picnic. Obviously, man's not having a picnic.
Surface blood.
Man's not running with food, but, you know, allegedly food could mean something else in slang. I'm pretty sure you lot should know. I leave you lot to comment, you know what I mean? I'm tired of saying allegedly, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be raided tomorrow. So
That's why you just do like I do. And you put the thing at the beginning. And you just say whatever the fuck you want afterwards.
running with food in a bag like picnic.
I've seen man send out the hit list, encrypted, disappearing witness, fed mystic.
That's my favorite bar.
Picnic.
I've seen man send out the hit list, encrypted, disappearing witness, fed mystic. Can't say that he did this, not our problem, bro. That's your big shit.
That one I just simply.
That's police work,
I
blood.
just started flowing. But it's really self-explanatory. Encrypted messages. Feds couldn't get this. Can't prove it.
Also in this exact frame, what's old boy's name? Fuck, he's a part of fucking Slaughterhouse. Crooked Eye. In this exact frame right here, he looks like Crooked Eye. just behind the mic right there, just for like a second. Like, oh, that's Crooked Eye.
It in court, not my problem. You man are pigs, so I said that's your pig shit. That's your mess. That's your mess to clean up. Pig shit. Ain't my problem, bro.
Law-abiding citizen, brother, your life some chick flick.
Law-abiding citizen is one of my favorite films.
It's a great film, actually.
I'm using it to say you're a law-abiding citizen. You know what I mean? You abide by the law, man don't. Your life is a chick flick. You are soft, fam. You get me? That's what I'm saying in that. You are soft in it.
I learned from Jay-Z in business for a quick quid, man hustled and nipped it.
That one there is, I learned from Jay-Z in business for a quick quid, I hustled and nipped it. Obviously, we know Jay-Z as a rapper, one of the most successful rappers and businessmen. What he's done outside of music is amazing too. And R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle. Jay-Z, I believe he bought, was it 10 copies of Nipsey Hussle's album for $100 each?
Yeah.
I believe. I could be mistaken. But yeah, Americans were asking me, what does he mean by a quid? A quid?
It's a singular US dollar.
A quid, yeah. I'm laughing because listen, a quid is, depending on your bank balance, yeah, depending on the level you're at in life with money, a quid either means £1, like $1. Yeah, we have a pound coin, $1. Or if you're, you're doing your thing, you're making money, you know what I mean? You're doing your thing on the street. A quid, we was on the phone and we're, police are listening in. A quid is a grand, $1,000, £1,000, £1,000.
Okay.
So for a quick quid, man hustled and nipped it. Obviously using the line before about Jay-Z. Jay-Z bought Nipsey Hussle's music for a quick quid, hustled and nipped it. Yeah.
Okay.
I like that bar though. I do like that bar a lot. But yeah, I saw someone like, a quid? What's a quid?
Alright. You been about it, I doubt it. Empty tents, I touch mic, they crowd it. Do you know how much I've done with that shouting? It's not a punishment thing, I'm just grounded.
That's easy as well. First line, I set you up. Do you know how much I've done without shouting? Obviously, you see the megaphone. It's not a punishment thing, I'm just grounded. When you're grounded, you're punished, right? Can't go out. Punished by your parents or your girlfriend if it's that deep. But yeah, I'm saying I'm grounded. I don't really shout. Like, a lot of people are like, yo, I never heard of P Money. Like, recently, I know I ain't heard of P Money. What's he done? Whatever. And I've done everything. All the festivals you see these artists doing, I've been doing for like.
This nigga's resume is ignorant. I will have to say, one of the most respectable resumes to see for a person whose musical output is just as high as everybody else's, but may not get the same amount of light or exposure. It's coming now. Like, I'm really starting to see a bubbling up of like people really rallying around P Money. But for him to quiet as kept, also just be one of the biggest monsters from over here, and then be playing all the randomest festivals from drum and bass to electronic to just everything, and then also be able to shell down a grime set. Like, man's like, oh my God, festival schedule for this nigga has to be ridiculous.
Like 10 years in a row, like to the point where I don't use a sat nav. I just drive. Sometimes I go on my own. I've been to festivals. I just go on my own, meet my DJ there, shut down and go, because I've done them so much. I know exactly what it's gonna be like, where it is, the people that are there. I know the promoters personally. Like I've been around the world. I've done it all. So I just don't scream and shout about it like everyone. Even when it comes to music, again, like, the reason why I'm doing this video is just so you can kind of get to know me more and like my thought process and what.
The personalization of the artist is the future. I personally appreciate every single one of you, but I, from the generation of music I come from, just clearly don't get it. I want to just make a song, put it out, sound cunt, press play. Done. In today's ecosystem, it is not possible. It is not possible. You must endear yourself in various forms to the people that also like your music. And then also at the same time as endearing yourself, you must show them that you make quality music. If you do both of these things at the same time, at the end of your musical progression or where you begin to stagnate musically, people will be endeared to you in other facets of your life. So we'll look at like a Big Zoo. People like him for other things than the music. He has other opportunities he can take advantage of as well as his music. why it worked for Chunks. He didn't really do the music run the whole time, but he's so personable and endeared to us in so many other ways. We're like, yo, just get this guy a show. Keep him around. We like his face. So when he's like, I'm not doing music, people were, well, I'm personally upset because I still don't get how music's around. But still, the fact that he had other options along with this is because he endeared himself to the public in various facets, not just, oh, I'm just this one thing. And that's the thing that is going to work in the future. So it's very smart of P Money to be doing this along with all the gaming and the RP stuff that he does. Like him and T Grizzly, pioneers.
Whatever, but yeah, like I just do music, fam. Like I know a lot of people are like, yeah, I do music, but I feel like I really just do music. Like I don't care about anything else like that comes with it. I just do it, put it out, whatever it does, it does. Like, cool, man. Like people have to encourage me, post it, hit this or post it, hit that, and I'm like, oh, do I have to? Sometimes people take my phone and they do it for me because I'm not gonna do it.
There's a social media person out there. We are looking for you here at Culture Clan, $1 Billion Plot. I'm looking for that person who's like, yo, I'll just post it. I'll just make it look good. Because as soon as that happens, I'm fucking done with social media. I'm going to still do the YouTube videos because it's the only ones I like to do. But fucking outside of that shit, done with like Instagram, all that other shit is trash. Never like that shit. Can it be fun? Sure, but that shit is just a hassle. Let's just go make a song.
Just do the music. Do you know what I mean? I do it for me, I guess. I'm not doing it for anyone else. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But yeah, grounded soul.
You ain't hard, you just sounded. April the 8th when Aries was founded. Last time a man looked for trouble, he found it. Skyman, I left his thoughts all clouded. Burn up a boy about.
That one is, last time a man looked for trouble, he found it. He put Where's Wally, because obviously you're trying to find Where's Wally.
It's Waldo. I don't know who the fuck Wally is.
Trouble, he found it. Skyman, I left his thoughts all clouded. Sky, clouds, whoop, up to the sky, bro.
Sidemen, oil in a ride. If I see what I'm cooking, a panda ting right, then fry man. Come like an English breakfast for my man.
So, Americans, everyone from England should have understood this part. Americans,
that's a full English, blood. Let's walk through this. It's your fried toast. This is your baked beans. This is your mushrooms, your slices of your tomatoes, your runny egg, your 2 English sausages. And then I believe those are Lauren, or that's that fucking bullshit that you guys call bacon. That's really Canadian bacon, because it's not streaky bacon as you guys call it. Like, that shit is terrible. Fucking put streaky bacon on my plate. But besides this is a full English. I've had one. Had the full Scottish joint. Also, shouldn't a full English? We're missing something on this. This isn't a full English. Because where the fuck is the black pudding, blood? There's no pudding. There's no pudding. So it's not a full. Don't let them fool you. If they say that it's a full, then there's no pudding. Because then you'll be the fool. All right. All right, enough playing around now. But yeah, I've had multiple of these. They're actually really pretty good. Last time I had one, though, the sugar tax over here in the UK wasn't going so ham. So there was more sugar in the beans. So the beans now just taste like beans, like fibers for frijoles. And I'm just like, shit is nasty. Used to be good, like that little sweetness. It was almost like the savory sweet made it really good. Because the first time I said, I'm like, baked beans. What are we doing, blood? But you try it. It's like, okay, it's not that bad.
It is called an English breakfast. This is your typical UK breakfast. I mean, can't lie, these beans don't look seasoned. Yeah, I can't lie. When I used to have egg, I didn't have egg like this. Mine would be scrambled. I weren't really on, you know what I mean? I'm not really the poke the yolk and watch it like go all over, man. Yeah, nah, man. It's not really me. And bad man don't eat pork. But yeah, like, what's this? Mushrooms? Yeah. But that is your typical English breakfast. And
well, I'm glad I covered that.
What I'm saying is, I'm painting it, like I said before, paint the picture.
Mm-hmm.
It's, if you listen closely, I am literally telling you the punch. And it starts off with oil. Let me go on my main camera for this. Oil. Yeah? How do we, most of this stuff is fried. Eggs are fried, bacon's fried, even
the toast, it's fried bread.
Mushrooms. But yeah, fried.
They fry the mushrooms too, blood.
Food. How do you fry it?
Salt fry up.
Oil in the rice. If I see what I'm cooking, I pan the thing. You fry this food in a pan. But also, to pan, it's like, we use it as a terminology in film. So we have the camera and we pan to the right, or we pan to the left. Obviously, in this lyric, I am not holding a camera, am I? So, if I see what I'm cooking, a pan the ting right, fry, man. Come like an English breakfast for my man. Yeah, you get me? I paint the picture, it's a story, you know what I mean? If you listen closely, I'm telling you. Oil in a ride, if I see what I'm cooking, I pan the ting right, then fry, man. Yeah, man.
Breakfast for my man. Brethrens wanna try, man. If I switch, I'm monotone, man, tight, man.
Brethrens wanna try, man. If I switch, I'll monotone, man's hype, man. A lot of people miss that one, or they just didn't care and just don't care about that bar. Maybe. I didn't really care about it. But monotone is, you know, yeah, man. Someone just always sounds like this no matter what, man. Just sounds like this. It's very monotone. Just no emotion. Like, yeah, man, I got a raise today. All right, you don't even sound excited, bruv. Like, how you getting a raise, but your voice sounds like this all the time? Like, Rob, you're getting paid.
That's the work for that cunt.
You just sound like this. Monotone. And I'm saying switch, hype man. Someone hype. Yo, yeah, man, what's man saying? Hype man as in someone who backs up the artist, doing your ad-libs, whatever. And I'm saying switch, I will monotone your hype man. Your guy doing all your ad-libs backing you up, I will simmer him. Yeah, man.
That's a good one.
Lick off your head about wife, fam. They seen more satellite than Skyman.
So, more satellite than Skyman. People that come to put your Sky in is obviously they put a satellite dish on your roof. So, I'm
Sky
saying
TV. I would just like to tell everybody it's on the fucking internet. It's on the internet. It's on the internet. It's on the motherfucking internet. Why? Unless you want to, well, no, you could even just cast from your, like this right here, I could cast on my television up front right now, anything I'm viewing on the internet, and then boom. Anything I view on the internet can be viewed there. And some gracious person has just made everything available on the internet. So I don't get why I would pay for a TV license or a TV subscription. Just pay for the internet. Everything else will take care of itself.
I'll send you to the sky and look off your head. You will see more satellites than the Skyman. Skyman literally see satellites every day, like 10 satellite dishes every day from installations. I'm saying you will see, like, where I'll send you, you're going to see more than those guys. But the line before that is funny as well because, yeah, my Caribbean fam, my Caribbean gang, family and that, if you say something like, lick man's head, yeah, you will hear them say, why for that? Why for that? So I'm saying, lick off your head about why, fam. Don't why for that me. You know that's not what I'm saying, innit? I'm not saying that. So don't why me. Don't why for that me. It's just lick off your head.
Okay.
When I'm with Toby, Zerka, roll JJ, man, can't take them for Sidemen. I know Simon, Ethan, Vic, and roll too short. I'll back all of the guys.
And that's just me bigging up a bunch of friends. A lot of people don't know. I've known the Sidemen for years, man. Like a very long time. Like very, very long time. Obviously, I'm really close with JJ, Zerka, even Toby, Simon, and the other guys. Like I link up with all the time at like football, or we check in on each other, how things going, checking each other's stream. Do you know what I mean? Ethan actually, when I used to live in Lewisham, Ethan actually lived like not far from me.
Lewisham McDee's.
So we was always talking about like linking up, going gym and whatever. And like, I just find it important to just pick up your friends sometimes. Do you know what I mean? Like, just pick them up.
The man them.
With the whole play on words of like Sideman and whatever, just like obviously Sidemen. It was just a play on words. Do you know what I mean? It was pretty simple, really. Just to pick them up. I mean, I was gonna do Boy Better Know, but I've done Boy Better Know so many times. Do you know what I mean? I've bigged them up so many times. So I thought, well, I'll do something different. And what other rapper do you know that has like knows the Sidemen or bigs them up? Who? First. So yeah, eat that. But yeah, it was just me playing on the words of like Sidemen, and then basically saying, yo, these are my guys, man. These are my guys. You should have known from the start of the video, I'm literally wearing a No Snakes tracksuit, full tracksuit. And then obviously the next line.
Fam, no two ways about it. I phone up Calyx like, bro, I need them in white, fam.
Calyx owns the No Two Ways brand, but then I'm also saying no two ways about it. I'm saying, you know, I back them. There's no two ways about it. It is what it is. But he also owns the.
I didn't know he owned it. I thought he worked for it.
No Two Ways, and I have a shit ton of these. He always nices me up because again, It's my friend. Why not big up your friends and what they are doing and their brands? And that's what I'm about, like, from like this year going forward, is like anyone who's like that I know who's doing stuff, whether it's like clothing or YouTube or whatever, I'm down to big up and support, because this is the era we're in, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, my son wants to be a YouTuber because these guys, he sees these guys and loves what they do. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, why not promote that? I'm a bit of a hypocrite because my lyrics are mad, but yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying big them up, because I come from a time when it was cringe. Oh, you do YouTube. Oh, you do gaming. Oh, you do grime. Oh, it was cringe. It was like, oh, man, like you're some joke, man. Yeah, no, it's not now. So now what? Now what? You think you rate P Money, or P Money rates these guys? So now what?
Exactly.
Fam, might just see me with Van Dyke, fam, close with the
Obviously, Tundra, my guys, if you don't know, Tundra is an esports organization I am a content creator for. I am a part of. I've made a music video called Outplayed, which is like a gaming anthem almost, where I use like a bunch of references from different computer games and stuff. And Van Dyke is also a part of the same organization. So he come down for the video shoot, we hung out, played some FIFA, chilled, spoke, and
I've still never played a game of FIFA in my life.
Yeah, so when I say, you know, man, link up with guys like Van Dyke, you know what I'm saying? Man's top MC, man's top baller, you know what I'm saying? And all these guys are just cracked gamers. They're just cracked at a bunch of different stuff.
If you don't play video games enough and understand this term cracked from, we'll say, just context, then cracked means that they are highly skilled individuals that most people are good. Like, say you're really good at a video game, but imagine that there's somebody that's cracked or broken at a level that they're far superior than you, and you're already good. Like, you're like, I should be top 5%. This person's like top 0.11%. Like, he's so broken that the game is broken every time he plays it, because he'll just abuse it. Ah, man, those people are just amazing to watch play. Like, how do you even contextualize the game in this fashion to, like, then just abuse all the parameters they gave us? It's crazy.
And then
ballers, cause I know the right fam.
I know the right fam. Like, literally know them. It's a play on words. I'm saying I know the right fam. Like, I'm cool with the ballers. Can I know the right fam? No, but I actually know the Ian Wright family, fam. So yeah, man, that's it. Really, that is it. Like, one it's mad because yeah, once you understand the meanings of certain things, I guess it's really easy to get, and you can just appreciate.
Those couple
the
in
way
here actually missed.
I put the lyrics together, because it's easy for me to do like the crazy metaphors and, you know, the mad ones that just go over your head, where you've got to bring up Google, bring out a book, do some math sums and work out, oh my God, this is what he said. It's I can do that. I've been doing that. There's songs and like even my war dubs or whatever, there's stuff in there where I get messages every day like, bro, I've just understood what you said 4 years ago. And I didn't want that for this. I wanted something where, look, let's be real, yeah? What I found in life is not everybody thinks at a high level. Not everybody understands things at a high level. There's an average, which is just normal. And then there's some who are high level, and there's some below. I needed to find that middle ground where everyone can get it. And I found people can get similes because you're saying like this. I can do, or I can be like this. And it gives them a chance to be like, okay, that thing that you said you're like, they know what that is. Or they can go and look up what that is and get what you're saying. So I found that middle ground. And then instead of it just being like, I just thought, let me play on the words, make it layered. So you kind of have to, you know, do a bit of work to understand what it is. Just a little bit of work. And then you'd be like, oh, never thought of using that word in that way. Or never heard someone use that word in that way. Like flat like two bed is so simple, but it's the way I am using a 2-bed flat to describe a mad move. Do you know what I mean? You would never put the two together. Like someone on the floor dead flat, and I'm saying, yeah, man, like 2-bed flat. You would never put the two together, and that's what I'm trying to do. I am creating a different way of putting things together that makes your brain have to think a little bit. But yeah, man, I hope you enjoyed that breakdown. I will do more of like breaking down like other lyrics or verses, features, songs, where not only will I just like explain what bars mean, I'll explain the writing process. I do plan on doing live streams from my studio where I'm recording or writing just to give you an insight of what I do, because at the end of the day, I don't want to not be here no more, and you never knew how I did things. Like a lot, but the only person who knows how I do things is Limit, who produced that beat. He's in the studio, he records me, he sees every single bar I write. I don't write at home, I write in the studio. He literally sees every single thing written and recorded. Only he gets to see that, and I know a lot of people want to see it. So I'm gonna do stuff like that. So therefore, check me out on Twitch, twitch.com/, is it twitch.com or is it Twitch TV? I don't know, but it's Twitch / it's just P Money. Literally P Money. Check me out on my Twitch channel. I stream games. I sometimes play new music. I make music for GTA RP. If you don't know what that is, type it in on YouTube and dive in. Go down that rabbit hole. I play RP as P Money, an artist. I make music solely for that. There are songs you have never heard, but people that are into my GTA RP have heard and love, because it's P Money, but in that world. But yeah, man, check it out. And just, yeah, leave some comments below. Let me know if you was feeling this. Let me know if there was any you didn't understand that you now understand. And if you want more of this content, or if this content was trash, bruv, just let me know, okay? I'll just pack it in. But yeah, man, big up everybody that's reacted, everyone that's viewed it. I think it's on 900,000 views at the time of making this video. I appreciate you all, and I will catch up with you on the next one. Peace.
All right. So, for my views on all of this so far, this was actually nice to see, especially because there was maybe 3 to 4 bars that were just things I'm just not going to understand, like the tax on a car with emissions. I'm not going to know what a ULEZ is. I'm just not going to be able to understand that. I feel like it was a football bar that I just didn't understand. It was just multi-layered. The right joint, I'm not going to understand that one. There was one more that I just didn't understand, but overall, did a pretty good job. I didn't miss anything that was too crazy. It would be nice to see some other stuff from P Money, especially if he's gonna do the like letting people into like his recording process, like stuff. I've tried to do that currently, but I need a like capture card and to record on like another computer into my computer, so you guys could see like what I'm doing inside like my recording sessions for songs I make. I like to do something like that too as well. We are going to be also adding live streaming in, so I don't really know how we're going to do that one, but I am going to start live streaming some of my, we'll say, videos that I record, and from there, I don't know, see what happens. But I'm interested to see what happens with P Money from here. I'm also interested to see if we make the cut for his reactions to reacting to reactors, which is just going to be an extra step on what we're currently doing. Like, excuse me. So, I don't know. I wonder what's going to happen. Maybe he's filming it right now, if you know the Japanese culture. Like, you sneeze if somebody's talking about you. So, maybe somebody's talking about me right now, and that's why I'm sneezing. So, hey, hopefully, and it's something good. But besides that, yeah, that'd be it for me. This is probably long as fuck. Thank you to anybody that's made it to the end of this one. You're a true trooper. I truly do appreciate you. If you could, please hit that like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.